What is happening, everybody? Jamesy here, back for another part of Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, what did we get up to last time? I can't remember now. Yeah, we've done that mission for Peshek where we had to rob that executioner, and we also done sword training with Bernard. Yeah, so let's crack on. We also had a little contest with Sir Hans Capon that we lost at archery, only by one. That really irritated me, that did. And we had a sword fighting thing with him, which we bested him at. So, yeah. Oh. Okay, so there's Hans Capon. So next we've got to report to the. That's it. We've got to report to the bailiff.
Coleman, man at arms of Sir Hans Capon.
I'm not ready for the tournament yet. I know for a fact I'm not. I wash myself. Just past the huntsman. The bailiff is at the bottom there where that green building is. So yeah, what do people actually think of this game so far? It's a bit slow to start off with, but I actually love it. I'm loving it. Yeah, that bailiff is up there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, there he is. Oh. Did press E about 4 times there.
I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed?
Yes.
Very well. Sir Radzig asked me to test you a little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
Then you should look after us.
You can count on me, bailiff.
You're certainly bold. I like that. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have. He trained me, and then Sir Hans Capon challenged me to a duel.
I see. Sir Hans Capon likes to measure his strength against others. But be careful, Henry. Noblemen are quick to anger, and you don't need that kind of trouble. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff.
Okay. Yeah, there you go, got past him. Alright, so let's look at the map. Right, between 11 and 7 and the armory. What time is it? Alright, so it's 11. It's fine, let's go get some equipment first. Even though I've got equipment, but there might be something slightly better. And then we could sell more stuff. Oh. Come on, Henry. I was gonna say the armory ain't there, is it? It'd be shocking if it was.
Don't think you can.
I was told to pick up a kit here.
I'd say there's not much room for improvement. You already look as good as any vassal, but your wish is my command. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
It's got a point, I suppose. It's the same, really. That's worse. Okay. Alright, well... Oh, yeah, PSI. Don't need a bludgeon. When I got a sword... Alright, and back down again. 79. I'll go sell some stuff later. Let's get on with the mission. Oh. Come on, Grandad. Butcher. Is that him? Oh. Well, I doubt that would be him. Oh. I'm sure they said between... Alright, let's just wait 1 hour. Is that him? Yeah, there you go, Nightingale.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
I see you're kitted out.
Ready to get going.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
So what if I am?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robard and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
Well, I'm not going to be...
I wanted to enter the service of Sir Radzig, but he sent me here to learn.
And learn you will. You're lucky, lad. Sir Radzig must like you. Most lords would have just sent you on your way.
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget, I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go.
Let's rock and roll.
This is our church, St. Matthew's. It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the Lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, A man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and his hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe. And the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side.
Oh, I know.
This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
The swordsmith lives here.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home.
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
No trouble for you. If you won't go to the...
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop. I want you to get rid of her.
Can't you show us some Christian charity, Armourer?
What? Have you any idea how much I've given away in alms? Even to this witch only yesterday.
Is that true?
Might be, might not.
You're not
Did you
helping
get any
yourself
alms
there.
or not?
Yes.
From the Armourer here?
I don't know. And even if I did, that was yesterday, and my belly's empty again today.
That's true.
What would you know about it?
I think you ought to give Jane something.
I gave her a groschen yesterday, and today she's ruining my business. Have you taken leave of your senses? Why should I give her anything?
Well, you wouldn't want to look like a heartless bastard in front of the whole town, would you?
No, certainly not.
There you go then. Just a coin or two and you'll have an even better name.
Oh, for God's sake. Here you are. And don't come back.
Thank you.
See now? It didn't hurt too much.
That didn't go too badly.
He'll hate you now, that I can tell you. But you acted like a good Christian.
Uh-huh. I want your armour.
Your old neighbours are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Sir Hanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Sir Hanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Sir Hans Capon. Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict. I hope we have nothing like that here.
Oh, I hope not. We'll end up practicing my lockpicking on this as well soon. What was that noise? Huh? What was that noise? I love it when they
This
do
square
that in
here,
games.
it looks much better during the markets. Then it's filled to bursting with folk from all around.
He seems like a nice lad, old Nightingale.
We We've also got the baker's shop here, and that mad merchant Wolfram Kruder. Kruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day.
Doesn't want her sleeping around.
There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going there later.
Going on patrol.
Let's move along to the Inner Bailey.
Church.
Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble. He's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Into the tavern. I thought we was about to sit down then.
The Rattay fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sasau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Berhoyed. Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanish's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanish had it extended and made into an armory.
Let's go rob it. Maybe later. I'm walking, but he walks faster than me, but then...
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough, Nightingale. It's quiet
I come
today.
from Skalitz, and
Good.
all I ask of you is
Where's
a
Moimir
crust of
anyway?
bread,
Isn't
a
he supposed to be
brochet,
here with you?
whatever you can
Ah,
spare.
yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now where might he have got to then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Went for a cheeky ale.
One ale over here, please.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate?
Just a bit delayed.
Move your carcass and don't guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
He is right though.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Let's have a drink. We'll boot him out and we'll make room for ourselves. We're going to play a game here. This looks like a game board.
That fool got me all worked up.
Me as well, the lazy bastard.
My words exactly. And just when we need every pair of eyes. You never know when the Cumans might creep up on us. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Sounds good.
Why not?
Right. Oh. I'm playing that. How is he made to bring it looking? Oh, right.
May the best man win.
I'm surprised it didn't come up with the rules. Yeah, really surprised. Know what I mean? Okay. One. Oh wait. Hold. Hold. And hold. Wait, no, I think I remember now, guys. Score and roll again. Score and roll again. So we've got 3 5s. I think if you score and pass. Or maybe it's best to choose 1 5 at a time instead of... Oh great. What?
This'll be the one.
He had 3 1s. It's what a load of bollocks that is, isn't it? What? Alright. Yep. Score and roll again. Don't be shit, don't be shit. Score and pass. I don't want to risk it with 2. I think 5 you can score with, and all the other ones you need to get like oh.
We'll see.
Aye, I'll be back in 2 shakes.
Wow. Unless I get, what, 3 1s like he did.
That'll do me.
Or this might be over. What about 4 4 4?
Pull me one.
Score and pass. Not bad, but it depends on what he gets now. Yeah. Come on. Ah, there you go. He wins.
I was lucky, but that's what it's all about.
Yeah, he was lucky. That will come up again the next day.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Scarlet's, but here in Rattay we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
That's it, yeah. Huh. Isn't it a bit early? Well, it's different. In Scarlet's, we partied all night. Right, so ring the bell and make sure the innkeeper's closed up. Or the traders, or whatever it was. And Robin Hood, innit? You can't delay, no time to lose.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
Did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and planets. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and pullets.
God save the bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hans.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Okay. Definitely an arrogant bastard.
Teach that insolent pup a lesson. That'll teach you how to talk to your betters.
Oh, I hate hand fist.
Let him have it, Sir Hans.
That'll show him.
Oh, okay. I was expecting it to go on a bit more than that.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Hell? Answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hans, the bailiff ordered me to...
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting. Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in drinking and brawling. Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities of the bailiff.
Not anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
See, he's got off. I think he's got off really lightly there, Henry. If that was any other peasant, as Capon said.
Going along the road, minding my own business. All of a sudden, I see this
To
perch
pray.
right there on the ground.
If that was any other peasant, yeah. He would have got an absolute shit. Probably put in stocks or even killed. Actually. fast travel. I love how it walks really slow then really quick. Now what?
Stop right there, I have to search you.
Yes, I am deaf. I'm not surrendering. You've got to be joking. Reason why I didn't surrender is because look, you see that red hand there? There. Means I'll get it taken off of me and then probably fined or whatever. Yeah, I got away. Right. Get up. I was meant to say sleep and save. There you go. So sleep till 5. And then we'll go see Sir Hans. Eat from pot. Nourishment's at 78. Food. See, anything below 50 means it's spoiled. So I better... 99. There you go. That's good enough. Ah, I'm wanted now. Look, see that red fit? See, that's why I don't like fast travelling, because you always get stopped by someone. But I'm going to do it again anyway.
Who's there?
Now what?
Hey, you!
Whoa!
Surrender! You're under arrest for breaking the law.
Stop!
Got you! Now I'll fix you good and proper. You'll soon learn what justice means.
Yeah, you can't exactly
Well,
get
you
away.
won't forget this in a hurry. because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
Oh, you know what? I'll just pay.
Here you are.
All right. Just make sure it doesn't happen again.
Sometimes it's better just to do that. It's better just to surrender and pay a minimum fine. Oh, they're still carrying torches. It's good that they do that instead of blindly just attacking you. I thought that was Hans Capon there then. I suppose you've got to take in consideration it's the weight. Is that him there? Yeah.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
But sir, isn't there a horse I could borrow?
Oh, certainly. Why don't you just have mine? Or, then again, you can just run alongside as befits a peasant. Good luck to you.
What an arsehole. Can I take that horse? But I suppose it's Bernard's horse. What's that? These dogs. They don't even look like lovely dogs. They look like the dogs that will just rip you to shreds. Right, what are we going or?
Let's go! Here! Hurry up, blacksmith!
I'm surprised he's up early. Why does that keep unequipping?
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. Understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Yeah, let's go. And this is the part where he starts becoming more likeable. Because at first you think, oh, what an arrogant prick. But then he slowly grows on you. As you'll see later in the game.
Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
I like his horse. You think it'll...
Listen,
Oh.
I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The Cumans attacked Skallets, and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want detail.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Okay. So it's like sort of fast travel now. Off. You won't want to run all that way.
We'll make camp here.
Nice camping spot.
Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Yes, master.
Coming up, sir.
At long last.
Deliver. Confirmed delivery.
So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
We haven't
I
even
am.
done it.
Although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
the king is gone.
just so.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke. At least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But
You should see your face. I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh?
But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skalitz. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them. It's not easy for me to talk about, sir. My parents were killed right in front of my eyes.
Well, couldn't you do anything about it? I mean to say, didn't Radzig put up a defense?
They caught us unprepared. There was no time for anything. I wanted to save my parents, but I was too late.
All right then. I was only asking.
I'm not a coward, if that's what you're getting at, sir.
I never said you were.
And I'd never let anyone call me one. Not even a noble.
More honor to you. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But
sounds like the birds are singing. That's you.
Yes, sir.
Wait until dawn. Sleep and save. Might as well sleep till then, have something from the pot. Actually guys, I am going to leave it there. So next time we will be going hunting with, I forgot his name for a second there, with Hans Capon. And we'll see what happens. I'm going to have to wait a bit longer, ain't I? But the game's saved anyway. So, thank you all so much for watching. And next time we will see what happens. Cheers.